do something different today. Introduce some of my retics. This is one of my het albinos that I just got in a couple weeks ago. She's about 16 feet long, tip to tail, you know. She's fighting off a little bit of a respiratory infection right now. Should be good in a couple weeks. Have her together with a white phase albino from Mike right now. She's a pretty big girl, a little bit testy and whatever. About 120 pounds or so. She's pretty friendly most of the time though. She's got an anthraxic stripe down her back. Alright, another one of my hets. This is my biggest one right now. She's about 17 feet. She's probably 130 pounds. I mean, I can't even get half of her body off the ground. This is the het albino. She's been in with the lavender phase. They've hooked up a few times, so hopefully I can get some eggs out of her this year. This one's pretty friendly. She's a ton of fun to work with, I'll tell you that. She likes to be flighty most of the time. Gets you a little tired. I don't know, as you can see, she's got me pretty well. Big head on her. Alright, this is my albino. It's a white phase yellowhead. One of the more angry little bastards I have. This one's from Mike, otherwise known as Medicine Man. She's about 14 feet, I'd say. I don't know, not the lightest, but amazing colors. Nice whites and nice yellows. Really nice looking. Alright, getting a little tired, but here's my albino lavender, Bob Clark face. You can see the purple on its skin, I think. I don't know, never seen him on video camera, but I don't know, he's about 12 feet, so he's been actually hooked up with one of my het albinos. He has a nasty little nose rub right now, and as you can see, maybe, I don't know, right there? Yeah, he's definitely a looker though, when he's all healed up and good to go. Alright, this is an albino lavender tiger. One of the prettier snakes I have in my collection. She's tiger patterned with lavender in her. And of course albino. She also came in with that trade that I made for my 18-foot Silhouette. She has a breeding bite right there from one of my males, which really sucks because she's a beautiful snake. She was flawless until breeding season came around. Now she's got some battle wounds, but I think she's alright. They should be out in a heal a shed or two. She's not very long, I mean 11 feet maybe, but she's of age of breeding, so she was just maintained fed, so. But she's pretty friendly. She's kind of flighty like most retics would be. This is my nicest snake I've ever owned. Not in like money wise or nothing like that, but just she is the most friendly thing I've ever owned in my life. This is my 16-foot striped tiger. She actually had a clutch for me this year. The babies are all right here. I'll show you them individually in a minute. She was bred to a super tiger. I've had her the longest out of all of them. This is a Sunfire reticulated python. It's my male, one of them. I got 3 males in my collection. He's actually only 7 months old, but he's longer than I am by about 3 feet. I got him right out of the egg, like within weeks. He's actually pretty calmed down from when I got him. You can see the Sunfire patterning on his tail and up his body and whatnot. I'll be throwing him in with a few tigers hopefully, or some het albinos, and see what I can do with them next year. I'm not quite sure if I have any plans for him or not. I might actually pick up a genetic stripe and see what I can do. There's a female tiger, classic tiger. She is het albino as well. I got her by, last year around December. She's about 10 feet long when she stretches, kind of flighty, kind of like most of retics actually. She's got some different patterns compared to most tigers do, like she has lavender inside of the whites instead of most whites would have. She's a classic, like I said. Still pretty young. I hope to use her next year or the year after that with the Sunfire. Alright, here are my baby retics that I just hatched out. They just started hatching about a week ago, maybe 2. The last one should be out tomorrow. It's my super tiger right there. Still in the egg, getting ready to come out finally. But all these came out over the past 2 weeks. I had a shitload more in that clutch. There was 26 eggs, but these 7 are the only ones that made it. I had a nasty heat spike like right away, kill most of them off, which really sucked for me. But I got some really unusual looking tigers in this clutch here. They're all starting to shed and do their dirty work. This one actually came out last night, right here. And that's its umbilical cord. Finally fell off. The super tiger is amazing. I can't wait for that thing to come out. It's really reduced pattern, and most of them have some major reduce, like this one. All along the back is reduced pattern. This one has some different looking patterns too, as you can see. They're all pretty nippy still, but that's what you expect with the babies. That one just came out of shed today, along with that one and that one right there are all out of shed, and one I've actually eaten already. I bet y'all were expecting more reticulated pythons, huh? Well, that's what my collection mainly consists of. I do have some green tree pythons. This is one of them. It's a Biak green tree python. He's about a year old or so. You can still see the lure on his tail. He is kind of bitey, whatever. You kind of get used to it or whatever with baby retics. Their bite's a lot nastier though. Kind of hurts more. He's going through his juvenile to sub-adult stage, going into green finally. This is my Aru green tree python. This guy's about 3 years old. This is my male. He's pretty friendly actually for some reason. I don't understand why, but I guess some of these guys are. He's got some good length to him. You really can't tell, but he has a blue stripe down his back. It's kind of dark in this room to tell. His lures finally disappeared completely. Big ol' head on the monster. Ready to eat all the time, I'll tell you that. Hope to make some green tree pythons this coming up year. But yeah, that's him. One of the more pretty snakes in the world, I think. Last but not least, this is my water monitor. He's still a baby. I've had him for about 3 months. He's about tripled in size. He's growing really fast. He's really pretty gentle most of the time. He likes to jump out of your hands and run across the room. He's still taming down quite a bit. He's got a lot of work to do still. Can't wait for this year to be over with this guy. He's going to be enormous. He eats about whatever you put in front of their faces, so that's good when you have snakes that don't always like to eat their food. You got yourself a little garbage disposal here. Hey, babies. Good. Back in your cage. Go. Good boy. Thanks for reviewing my reptiles and whatnot. Mainly retics. What can you do, right? Thanks. Bye.